Hi, my name's Wish. I'm a second year medical student at Imperial College London. My top tips for interview would be to make sure you appear completely confident even if you're not. Fake it until you make it is our motto. So turn up, no matter how you're feeling, talk to the other people there, they'll make you relaxed.
Confidence is something that a lot of people struggle with, but I would say you can fake it.
It's normal to be nervous, but when you go into the interview room, that is when your confidence should just shine. They need to see you as you will be as a doctor in real life, and that's how you need to act.
Personally, I talk a lot. I talk very loud. It comes across as being confident, even though I am dying inside sometimes. I use a lot of hand gestures. It just gives you something to do, because sometimes it can be a bit awkward just keeping your hands where you don't really know what they're doing. So use a lot of gestures. Speak quite clearly if you can. Try your best not to stammer and stutter. Don't think about what you're saying in terms of content, but don't worry too much about how you come across, because if you think about it too much, it becomes a bit robotic and people don't like it. I would say smile, just be yourself really, because at the end of the day this is your interview and it's not someone else's interview. There's no point trying to be like anyone else.
In total, I've actually had 8 medical school interviews. I'm a gap year student, so in my first year I had 4 invitations to interview. I had all 4 interviews and 4 rejections. But in my second year I also had 4 invitations to interview, 4 interviews, but this time I got all 4 offers. It really shows the difference that adequate preparation and putting a lot more effort into your interview can really make. I prepared so much over the following year, doing online courses, and I thoroughly prepared through ethical scenarios, through my personal statement, which I made sure I knew inside out. And all these things are key to passing your interview.
Research as much as you can. Find out as much about the medical schools as you can from the stage where you've received your interview invite to the possibility of getting an offer. So if possible, go on their website or other forums and you might find their checklist or the criteria they use to assess you on at your interview. And so use that as much as you can to think about your answers in advance. I wouldn't say rehearse your answers because it comes across as robotic, but as much as you can sort of think of what they'd like to hear, and then you can also do wider research about the university, about its location, about its history, about what sort of alumni they've had. All of that might come into use at your interview, and all you need to do is show that you've put a lot of effort into this university and you've dedicated a lot of time knowing about them, which will come across really well at interview that interviewers really like.
Once you send off your UCAS application, it will take time for interview offers to start coming in, but you need to start preparing as soon as you can. Interviews can come in at any time with whatever notice, and you need to be ready. You can't start preparing as soon as you got the interview offer. You'll be busy with A-levels and all sorts of other stuff, so you need to start as soon as possible. Read through the books, think about all your universities that you've applied to, personalise each one of them, and go through all your strengths and weaknesses and think about what they could quiz you on. The MedICU course is condensed, it's compact, and it has everything you need to pass your medical school interview. With MedICU, you send in your personal statements and we can tailor our interview questions to you and make them specific to the universities that you're applying for.